There's more to imagine when you listen. So let your imagination soar with Audible. Audible has audio titles from every genre that will inspire you to imagine new worlds, possibilities, and ways of thinking. As an Audible member, you get to choose one title a month to keep from their entire catalog. Enjoy an exciting reawakening of a beloved classic with the Audible original David Copperfield by Charles Dickens, produced by Academy Award-winning director Sam Mendes, starring Ncuti Gatwa, Helena Bonham Carter, and Theo James. This adaptation breathes new life into a familiar tale. New members can try Audible free for 30 days. Visit audible.com/imagine or text IMAGINE to 500-500. That's audible.com/imagine or text IMAGINE to 500-500.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mario Florio from NBC 10. Welcome to a Food Podcast, the place you can come to hear all about the great things happening on the local food scene, the wonderful restaurants we have, the local companies making delicious food products, the fun community events that highlight local cuisine. Joining me now is Shane Piche, the owner of Centredale Revival in North Providence. Tell us about his establishment. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us, Mario.
So tell us about Centredale Revival. You're right in the heart of Centredale, right?
That's it, right in the heart of Centredale, the center of the universe.
I love it. North Providence, for folks who don't know, but obviously, tell us about what your place is all about.
Yeah, so, I always relate it to our favorite TV show, Cheers. It's the kind of place in town where everyone knows your name. It's really, I think it's got a nice ambiance, and we have a pretty decent menu, great staff, and it's usually a good time. So we do a lot of entertainment, and I think, we're celebrating our 4th year, so we've gotten through the hard part.
That's awesome. Yeah, 4 years, and your anniversary is coming up soon, you said.
Yeah, so we celebrate it in October, but we actually opened September 4th of 2020, so interesting times.
Yeah, what was that like? You hear so many, I interview so many people and they say, I started this either right before or during the pandemic, and it amazes me. What was that like?
Interesting, to say the least, but I think that our history is pretty well documented, but we're here, we're happy. A great place. What makes it is really truly our customers. We have a lot of great regulars. We have people that are daily customers, and then we have our weekly regulars, and it's just a really, really fun place. Great place. You get a good meal, and you can always have a good time.
Yeah. Tell us about your menu. How would you describe it?
I use the term classic American cuisine. The term casual elegance. We do some fun dishes. You take a traditional dish and just kind of put a fun spin on it, and then you can kind of take some, maybe over the top food, but to use the lack of a term, we'll bring it down so that it's not too. I use the term foofy sometimes. It's a very comfortable place, very comfortable.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you want people to feel like relaxed, comfortable. Right. Kind of casual.
Well, that's our slogan, comfort food and cocktails. So that's kind of what we live with. The fall's coming up now, new menu coming out shortly, probably the end of this week. We bring back your traditional favorites, the meatloaf, the shepherd's pie, chicken pot pie, and a few other, beef stew. Those things that, when the weather starts to turn and you can feel it, that's what we look for.
Do you change up the menu like based on season and things?
Yeah, we have some staples that always stay. For instance, our burgers are very popular. We have right now about 6 different iterations that have been very, very popular, along with the original Centredale burger. Our Magic Chef steak sandwich is one that always stays as a staple. And, you have your stuff like chicken parm, and we always have 7 days a week. We have fish and chip on the menu, as well as chicken soup. So there's some certain things that never really leave us. And then there's, some things that we change up seasonally.
Yeah. And you, did you have a background in like food or food service?
So, growing up, I spent time in restaurants and nightclubs working in different capacities. And but I just always had a passion for it. It's really, I love the social aspect of it. You really, one of the things when we opened Centredale, I had a goal, and I think we've accomplished it. When you go in there, you very rarely see anyone on their phone. And that was a conscious decision when we did that. We wanted to make sure that it was a place that, people were engaging, really community oriented. It's the place you can go by yourself, thinking you don't know anybody, and by the time you leave, you have a group of friends. And that's ultimately the goal, and we see that happen. So I think we've accomplished what we set out for.
Yeah, real sense of community. I like that. And you have not just food and drinks that are amazing, but you have things to entertain people too, right?
Absolutely. For instance, last night was trivia for us. That's been a long-running thing pretty much since we opened, hosted by Wise Guys. They do a great job every week. And I would say there's probably about 5 or 6 teams that come every week. And then you always see the new teams, and we run tournaments semi-annually, which do really well because it gets competitive. So that's
I was going to say, it must get competitive, right?
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. I love that people take it seriously. And then, on the weekends, Fridays and Saturdays, there was live entertainment. You can see anyone from a Ron Giorgio and a Steve Laporcio to, Garrick Van Duzen, and the list goes on. I don't want to leave it. I could sit here for days giving them out. We have coming up, we have this other young girl who I think she made her debut at Centredale and has done an unbelievable job. So check her out. Her name is Moon Leone. She goes by. She does an amazing job. Someday we're going to see her on a big stage. So, but we've been able to have great talent. And then we have some other great ideas coming up that we've talked about. The Throwback Thursday. I think you may even have to be our host for one of those.
Oh, maybe I will. Tell us about that.
So what we're going to do is on Thursday nights, it's going to start in a couple of weeks, we're going to be doing a true throwback night. And each week is going to have a different decade. So not only is it going to be the music of that decade, it's also going to be the signature drinks along with the pricing of that decade. So it adds a little bit of a different spin on things. But we really want to get an authentic feel, take people back, and kind of, they say scent is the most tied to memory.
Yes.
But we want people to walk in and sense it, feel it, and really feel like, I might actually trigger those memories from yesteryear.
Exactly, yeah. Especially with the music and the drinks too. Yeah.
Maybe late night we can throw out a couple of burgers as a nod to
our friend,
to our good friend Barry.
Barry.
That's it.
Yeah. And you must have a wide array of cocktails too.
Yeah, we seasonally we always do a cocktail list. We have a new one that'll be coming out this weekend. We're excited about, and then we have our traditional old favorites. Centredale Sipper is been a drink from the beginning. Of course, our espresso martini. I dare say we may have the best around. So you can come check that out.
I'm gonna have to bring Christina Ernie in there because she is a espresso martini aficionado. She loves them. She tries them everywhere, and she's always comparing and judging them.
Well, we'd love to bring her in and get some feedback, see where we stand.
Awesome. I'll make a date for that for sure. Excellent. And you also have another business that's right down the street, huh?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we have Stella Sweets, which is a really cool little spot. Ice cream, sweets, and we have a bar in there as well. Also the great espresso martinis with a lot of other dessert-based drinks, boozy milkshakes. It's a lot of fun. And the young lady, Jess, that's our managing partner over there, she's doing a phenomenal job with the pastries. She's got, I dare say, some not only the best cookies, but very unique. One you would like, a maple bacon cookie, which, it's kind of interesting when you think about it, but when you have it, you know what it's all about. So
nice.
We definitely want to invite you in for that.
Well, you opened the door to bacon, so you brought in some stuff for me to sample. Let's start with this amazing bacon display. What is this?
Yeah, so this is our bacon on a wire, and it comes out as a unique, unique display. It's 4 strips of thick cut bacon and a special glaze that we make, and it is accompanied with deviled eggs. Very popular for us. Once one goes out of the kitchen and that goes by you, and it's you can smell it and everyone sees it. We sell quite a few. Yeah. So that's been a great staple for us, and it's delicious.
Yeah, it's awesome. We're going to post a picture of it when we post this podcast too, but I'm going to try it for sure because it looks so cool, just kind of hanging there on the wire. And there's a sauce here that I've never really dipped bacon in a sauce, but tell us why you serve that.
Yeah. So it's a just a complimentary sauce that goes well with the flavors of the bacon. So it's a pepper and brown sugar crusted bacon along with a glaze that we make, and then the sauce is just a little extra kick that adds a different dynamic.
I'm gonna try that. That's a nice little kick with that.
Yeah.
What's in that sauce?
Oh, that's a secret, Mario. We can't reveal them all. We can't reveal them all. You got to come in Centredale to try it.
I'm gonna come try it. Yeah, definitely for sure. You can't reveal without killing me, right?
That's right.
What are these?
It's a secret.
These look like mozzarella sticks, but I'm sure they're not just plain old mozzarella sticks.
They are not. So these are a unique item for us that we call them our pepper jack sticks, and that's we cut those in house. Those are handmade, hand breaded pepper jack cheese, and they are accompanied by a sweet Asian chili sauce. That is, we call it our bang bang sauce. It's delicious.
Oh, nice. Good bang bang sauce too. These are thick too. These are nice.
Oh, yeah.
Good size.
That's right. That's right.
That's got a nice kick.
Yep. Nice little flavor. They get the sweetness of the chili, little kick. Obviously, the pepper jack cheese. It's a pretty good one. It's one of my favorites.
Nice. And you brought in a couple of burgers. Tell us about. You have an original burger.
Yep.
You call it. What is that?
So we have the Centredale burger, And that was when we opened. That was our first burger. It's a smash burger with a a particular blend that we have from our vendor, and that's got caramelized onions, banana peppers, and a special sauce that we make in house. It's our house burger sauce. And the other one we brought for you is we call our arch burger. Mm-hmm. And so that's, you can kind of put that together and figure out what that's.
It looks very familiar to a well-known national chain burger.
The good news is this one's real, and it's delicious.
All right, I'm going to try the Centredale burger. That's what you call it, Centredale?
Centredale burger, yeah.
Those onions, really, everything, the sauce, the onions.
Yeah, it's a good combination on that burger, and again, it's one of our most popular selling items.
I'm not surprised. I can see why. I'm going to try the arch burger.
The arch burger on that sesame seed bun. You know the old story, right?
Yep, 2 all-beef patties.
Yep, 2 all-beef patties. Lettuce, pickles, onions.
Mm-hmm. That's
Sauce.
really good.
See?
Oh my God, it's so good. And your fries, I love them. They look really, they have a unique shape to them. I love that.
Yeah. So we this is a product that we brought in about a year ago. I know that we're the only ones around with them. We switched up from what we brought in originally. We found these. We searched high and low, and I think that I dare say I would almost put them up as maybe the best French fry in the state.
Ooh.
I know it's a bold statement, but I'm going to make it.
All right.
And not because I say that, but I've had a lot of customers tell me that.
Yeah.
Quite unique.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm sure you're not going to reveal your secret, but
Nope. All I will tell you is I've yet to see any come back on a plate. So that's a good sign.
these are addictive. Oh my God.
Yep.
They're so good. I could eat these all day long.
Right.
So obviously, what are your hours? Like you're open pretty much?
Yeah. So we're 7 day a week, and we open at 3 in the afternoon on Monday through Thursday, and we stay open till our customers are ready to go home. So I would say during the week, we're usually there till 11, maybe sometimes midnight, and then the weekends we kick it up a notch, and we're definitely there till midnight or later. And it's a great time. Entertainment typically starts at 8, so we run that 8 to 11 on Fridays and Saturdays. And then, like I said, we have the new Throwback Thursday on its way, and we have some ideas. We're in the works with a karaoke on a Wednesday.
Oh, I love a good karaoke night.
But I will tell you, September 25th, for all of your listeners out there, we have a unique night. We're doing a singles night. This is our second one. The first one went amazing. We have a young lady who's putting it together, and she did a great job. And it's just a really good opportunity to go into an environment where everyone kind of understands, that everyone in the place is single, and it kind of takes away some of the, difficulties, maybe, if you will, out there today. We obviously don't have too many options. There's not a ton of places like that.
Right.
Nightlife doesn't really exist much more around.
Exactly.
But it's coming back. We got a lot of great friends. I'll give a shout out to a good friend of ours, Alex Tommaso.
Yes.
Coming out with Medici, so we're excited to see that. So I want to give him a little plug. But it's just an opportunity for people who are out there. A lot of times, business professionals, people like that, or if depending on different situations in life, they don't always have a great place to go. So we're doing that on a once-a-month basis on a Wednesday. It's working out pretty well.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely hard to meet people in this day and age. You know what I mean? So
yeah. No phones. That's our goal, right? Like I said, we try to make it more about personal one-on-one conversation, look them in the eye, and get back to being a human being.
Exactly. Definitely. Yeah. Now, do you ever do any kind of private events or catering or anything like that?
Yeah. So we offer private events, whether on-site or off-site. So we will definitely cater. We have a catering menu available. But depending on the days, like for instance, I will tell you we have a fundraiser this Monday night. So we do quite a few of those, as well as Sundays. We do some baby showers, bridal showers. We've done wedding rehearsal dinner. So yeah, no, we're open to that, and we're always available. So just give us a call, and we'd love to accommodate any of those events.
Yeah, when I was there, it was for a family party. You got a great space for that kind of event, music and dancing.
That was a fun one. That was a good one. That was a disco. So that kind of, and frankly, that party really gave us the concept of, hey, it might work, that throwback idea, because you guys had such a good time, and I mean, everyone was dressed up, and the music. So we want to kind of take that energy once a week. Awesome. On a Thursday.
All right, Shane, remind folks where you're located and all your online presence and phone number, everything you want people to know.
Absolutely. So 2025 Smith Street, right in the heart of Centredale, North Providence, right at the beginning of Middle Spring Avenue and Smith Street where they branch off. You can't miss us. And you can reach the restaurant at 401-232-8696, or as we say, 232-TOWN. You can see us thecentredale.com as well as the Centredale on Instagram, and you can find us on Facebook, Centredale Revival Company.
Awesome. All right, Shane Piche, thank you so much. Definitely check out the Centredale Revival in the heart of North Providence in Centredale. They'll definitely make you go,